Okay, so now we were studying about the comparison between the properties of solid and liquids and gases. First thing was solid. When it comes to the solid, they were regularly arranged and they were obviously tightly packed together. When they were tightly packed, they were holding each other strongly. They were not letting the atoms to move far apart. Okay, now second difference was that they were able to vibrate, but they were at the fixed position. They were not going to go anywhere. They were just jumping at their fixed position. They can't move around. Why? Because they are relying. They're staying at the fixed position. Next thing was that the particles are have strong forces of attraction between them. They were holding each other strongly to keep themselves together, to hold each other. That is why we can never see any table got evaporated. We can never see any laptop got vibrate and laptop got vanished up just like a gas. Next thing was that in a liquid, the particles are still randomly touching each other. They keep on interacting and losing interaction with each other because they might come closer, they might go away. So some gaps could have appeared. That is the reason that the liquids are usually less dense than that of the solids. Also, you can answer this question that since liquid are having lesser, attractive forces between them, while solid are having stronger attractive forces each other. That is why the solid particles cannot hold together their partners strongly, but solids can hold each other strongly. Now, the forces among the liquid is like the particles are less effective and the particles can move around each other. Next thing is that they are randomly arranged. When you move from solid to the gases, the space between their particles is getting increased, their forces is getting decreased. That is why they keep on moving from solid to gaseous state. Okay, next thing was that the particles in a gas are moving randomly at a higher speed in all directions in a gas, and the particles are much further apart. They're having strong distance between them. So it is another reason that there is no force of attraction between them. So that is why we can see a gas. Some gases are really evaporatable or violet gases. When you open up the cylinder or the container, the gases will immediately get out of that bottle. So the distance between them is quite higher. The particles in a solid have less kinetic movement or less kinetic energy than that of the particles in the liquid, which have lesser kinetic energy than the particles in the gases. So gradually, the kinetic energy keep on increasing. What the kinetic energy is? There are two general types of energies: solid kinetic energy and potential energy. Kinetic energy is that energy which is present due to the virtue of movement. Whenever particles are moving fastly, it means their kinetic energy is increasing. And whenever the particles are, like somebody is standing, just like in the potential energy, the energy which is being due to the virtue of a position you are sitting on right there on the chair, you possess a huge amount of the potential energy.